Alright, we're back into the game. Rogue is just chilling here. Let's see. I think I'm gonna skip that actually.
Hey.
Oh, details of night. Okay, I forgot about that.
Right. You should be grateful. Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, so
Which one?
I think it's best not to buy from this guy to save
Yeah.
money.
The city is way too hot.
Alright, so some of the DVDs I can rent out.
Take a look around.
Oh, nothing to rent out, eh? Okay, let's go there.
I'm going to shrivel up.
It's so hot today. I place my shop on the street so I can see people walking by, but I'm about to melt. Alright, it's gonna be a fortune reading.
What shall we do? Now,
Let's see. Increase the charm. The devil card. Seems like you're okay. I'll greatly benefit from the charm improvements.
what do you think? Oh. Well,
No. Let's not do that. As a matter of fact, what else is here?
What do you want?
yep.
There we go. Charm.
Oh.
Oh, is love possible? Want to see it again?
Well,
Yeah, let's do that.
well then.
Help her! Please! Help her! I don't care about the money or my social status. Please! I just need to...
Okay, we ranked up.
All right.
Ah, you're back.
Just what Medjus is gonna do. It's hard for me to even fathom what it could be. People have really been up in arms about the whole cleanse thing. To think a global hacker group would be targeting us. Should we just ignore them? If only we could. Yeah, I guess it'd be easy if that was one of our options. No matter how you look at it, we need a countermeasure. Our best bet would be Alibaba, but she may not be capable of it in her current state. I guess we should think of some other ways to then. Yes, it would be best to have as many solutions as possible. Well, we still got time, so let's come up with something good, okay? Alright, no, Cassidy, I said I have a request for you. Will you please hear me out? You agree to a deal with Shihaya. Be sure to separate invitations until you gain her trust. Ah. Let's go right away. Thank you so much. Can we talk after I close up shop? I'll contact you again later for when we meet up. Okay. Honestly, I still believe in the existence of fate. I mean, the fortunes I see have an extremely high accuracy rate. But I suppose my divine power isn't completely absolute, huh? Do you want to test it again? Well, of course, but I'm sure that would only end in disappointment. You know, I've wondered in the past whether fate really can be changed. But I always concluded that it was something beyond our control. Almost like the laws of nature, eternal, impossible to defy. And yet there exist people like you who can ignore those laws and impose their own will upon the world. How can I become one of those people? Trust in yourself.
What?
Trust in myself instead of my fortune telling? I've never thought of it that way before. This city keeps finding ways to subvert my expectations. There was nobody like you back in my hometown in the country. It was a small traditional town deep in the mountains, populated almost entirely by older people. Tell me more. During the winter, it's practically inaccessible due to all the snow. That alone should tell you volumes. The youth there are first to be strictly obedient to their elders as well, not explicitly, of course. Oh, and there's a small shrine in the center of the village. There It doesn't matter anymore. I let that place come to the city. It means nothing to me now. After I arrived in Tokyo, I found comfort in this stone. It came from someone who dared to care about me, even though I'm just a monster with strange powers. That's why I sell holy stones. I want to help those who suffer from inescapable fate similar to my own.
However...
But now I wonder if they really do much of anything. After all, you managed to change the destinies of my clients without one. Is it truly possible to alter fate with nothing more than mere words, attitude, and passion? If that's the case, I won't be needing this. I'm going to confront fate head-on with my own strength. Although the chairman would be really mad if he found out. But chairman?
Oh,
Don't worry about that. Just forget about it. Unless you want to suffer my curse, that is. Anyway, if fate can be changed, maybe even mine can be corrected, right? It didn't work for me before, but perhaps this time. I think it'll work. Right. I look forward to our continued exchange, at least until I can manage to change my fate. Oh, and I'll be sure to put some extra effort into my fortune telling for you. Okay, so now we rank level 4.
All right.
Well then.
Thank you for today. So I
Until
think once
next time.
I get to rank level 5, I should be able to get like a boost to the Confidant experience, I guess. I'm calling because I wanted to thank you once again for earlier. Thank you so much for today. To be honest, I'm still feeling a bit lost. But talking to you alone about everything is helping me feel a little better. I'm glad to hear that. I'm learning so much from you. I can't thank you enough. Thanks to you, I can finally see the truth. I can only hope my fortune telling is enough to pay you back somehow. I'll be putting in a lot of work from now on, even though I can't even imagine changing my own fate. But I will figure out some way to make it happen. I hope I can count on you to help me through that process. Until next time. Yeah, who could be at this hour? Apologies for the sudden message. Are you free tomorrow? A work acquaintance gave me some tickets to an aquarium. It'd be a waste to let them go unused, no? Would like to come along. Fine. Glad to hear it. Then tomorrow it is. I'll send you directions to the Shinagawa Aquarium, so we'll meet there. Guys, night out at the aquarium, huh? Well, that should be fun. I guess it's not that weird. Okay, a traveler's hub with access to trains, airport, and a number of hot springs. Sleep with the fishes. A nearby hotel has an aquarium inside. It's fun for the whole family.
All right. That sounds lovely.
It's been a while since I've come to a place like this. Sorry for dragging you along. Could bring a girl here. I suppose it is rather famous as a good place for dates. I never have guessed you were such a romantic, though.
Huh?
Oh? I thought I recognized those glasses. Look who it is. And we even got the second detective Prince here, too.
For real?
Oh, wait, what? Keep it quiet, please. Oh, sorry. But that's not important. Why are you with Akeshi-kun? I invited him out. We're fairly close after all. You are, huh? Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a reporter. He helps me with my articles sometimes. But who would have guessed you were friends with the famous teen detective? And unlike you, he's pretty hard on anti-Phantom Thieves, right? Mind if I ask you a couple of questions about you two? If you like.
Oh!
Oh, you're down? I was just kidding. I'm no model journalist, but I'm not dumb enough to pry to a high schooler's private life. I thought this report would be boring, but I got a nice surprise out of it. Well, see you next time I need info. You have some friends in the media, I see. And if I heard right, you two have some sort of professional agreement. How about these fish, huh? Haha, you're just making it seem more suspicious. I'm sorry if I'm prying. You truly are interesting.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming out today. We should head home.
There's still no response from the Phantom Thieves to Medjed. What do you make of this?
Most likely, the Phantom Thieves simply don't have the means of confronting them. After all, Medjed is quite different from anyone they've gone up against thus far. It seems their best option is to reveal their identities before more people are needlessly harmed.
You really hit us where it hurts. We're going to beat them, though.
Have you been
Okay, some text message. Do you have any news? And then she says she does all kinds of chores. I can do all kinds of housework, you know? If you have time, request me by phone. Okay, I'm still at work. I'll talk to you later. Alright, let's call her.
Oh! Hi!
I'm Becky, Gorilla Maid of the Maid World. The type of work we do depends on how... Oh, it's you. As long as you request me, I'll do your housework for just 5,000 yen. Don't think my mom with Kawakami will deepen just yet. Let's decline for now. Alright, let's go back to this guy. So, what are you here for? I want to talk about the bag. I should be able to ask him at my current guts level. Is that right? That was a custom gun that I modified to make it look as real as possible. I had a customer who was interested in it. You helped me out by smuggling it out of here so that I didn't get caught by those detectives. You're an accomplice now, so don't get ghost snitching. I got everything on my security camera. I want to see more. Huh.
Hey.
Want to talk in the back?
Who the hell are you?
A gun enthusiast.
At your age? Well, I guess you got the heart of an enthusiast. You're a strange one, kid. Wait a sec. Yeah, this could work. Hey, I can grant that wish of yours. But you better have the money. These things are worth hundreds of thousands of yen per unit. Sometimes they even reach the millions, depending on how I feel.
I'm not sure I follow.
Look, I ain't a bad dude. I've been known to compromise from time to time. For example, you help me out with my business. Smuggling goods, destroying evidence. And as a reward, I'll introduce you to the special menu. With good prices for a punk like you. What do you say? Not bad, huh?
What's your goal here?
That's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Gotta fight evil with evil. I need a pawn of my own. Don't talk to no one about this. Got it? Just follow my orders.
We won't be able to get much stronger if we don't accept his offer.
Now what's it gonna be? You gonna take my deal or not?
If it's not too I'll do what I can.
That's fine. Okay, I'll work on that special menu for you. You should be grateful.
I made a deal with Eli. I should be able to ask him to customize guns for me now, in exchange for helping him out.
It seems you had model guns in your possession as well. Their detail goes beyond a simple hobby. I'm sure some people believed those guns were real. You'll tell me how you procured them, won't you? Spill it.
I am the... It shall become with the birth of the Hanged Man persona. I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead...
Alright, Hanged. Allows you to customize your gun and install upgrades.
All right.
Oh yeah, when I don't got any business going on, I'll have you do some miscellaneous chores. Clean, run errands. There's plenty for you to do around here. Must be pretty exciting for an enthusiast like you, huh? Hey.
That's my contact info. When I text you from the ID, it'll be because I need help around the shop. Just so you know, if you get caught or anything, I never met you. Nothing to do with me, be clear? When you want something, you're gonna have to work for it. Leave it to me. We'll see if we're actually up to it. Point is, we got a deal now, so you better put in some work.
Later.
Okay, that's it for today. Head on home, part-timer. Okay, let's see. I wanted to see your face. There's actually something I think I should tell you, but I can't make up my mind. Sorry, never mind, I forgot what I said. I'm eating now, maybe I should respond later.
Jeez.
Stop checking your phone while you're eating. Just concentrate on your food. I don't think he liked that. Come on, let's finish eating and then send a reply once we go upstairs.
Hey!
There's 22 days left before Medjad's deadline. Are you going to send the calling card? Send the calling card. Decide later. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do. Head over immediately. I'm right there. Okay.
Don't pass out, okay?
In order to prevent heat stroke, you have to stay hydrated. Because he saw my messages, right? Yep. Oh, the clinical trial. Sorry, I'm going to pass on today. Takemi is depressed. My overflowing charm melted Takemi's stubborn heart. I need to talk to you, since this might be the last time. So what are you gonna do, hang out? Oh yeah.
Please head to the exam room. Hey.
Thinking of resigning. Several of my suppliers have stated that they're going to stop selling to me. If I can't get my hands on medical supplies, I won't be able to get what I need to complete the new medicine. They're probably being pressured by Oyamada to stop doing business with me, so I figure it's over. What about me, Miwa-chan? It's fine. I confirmed with the hospital Miwa-chan was being treated at. Oyamada was telling the truth. Miwa-chan was apparently smiling until the very end. She probably didn't want to worry anyone. I wish I could have cured her. I didn't want fame or money. All I wanted was to keep her smiling. This isn't just about her, though. I was going to help every single person who was suffering from that disease.
Same here.
I was a sickly child when I was young, too. I was always in the hospital, and that rarely well enough to attend school at all. Medicine was all that had kept me alive. That's why I wanted to become a doctor. So I could save people, just like I was saved. But I guess this is where it ends. The medical industry is a business after all, and the chief decides what's best for it. I'm all out of allies. I'm your ally.
I see.
Yeah, you're right. You might just be my one and only. I really appreciate everything you've done. My practice increased thanks to your nosiness, and in the end I felt like a real doctor again. So, thank you. And your patience? There are plenty of other small-town doctors. This is where it ends, although it frustrates me. I can't do clinical trials anymore, so you can go home.
Thanks.
Thanks again for all your help, and good luck on those entrance exams. Is there anything I can do for Takemi? Bye. What's his full name?
What are you trying to do?
You mean Oyamada? Why? I hope you're not planning to get revenge on me. Or for me. It's for my research. You're such a weird kid. His full name is Soichi Oyamada. He's a very influential chief of staff in the world of medicine. Is that all? I need to do something about the target for Takemi.
Take care.
Man, it's hot.
Another scorcher. Can't we catch a break? Okay, let's see. There's something I need to tell you. If you're free, let's hang out. Okay, let's go to Chihaya. I have a lot to show you today.
Here we go.
Look, mental training for sports. Oh, and building a successful business from the ground up. I even have a book of the secrets to being a good listener. It was written by a hostess from a club in Ginza. Just picking out which books to bring took me half a day. I have tons more back home, though. I started using these as reference materials for the advice I give to my clients. This way, I can suggest new alternatives instead of leaving them resigned to their fates. You're such a hard worker. Of course. After all, I need to be able to advise my clients on their future selves. Anyway, what I really want to tell you is that I've arrived at a new fortune-telling philosophy. Those with strong convictions can in fact change fate. And as for the people I sold holy stones to, I started reading their fortunes free of charge. I like to return the money they gave me too, but what? Well, am I interrupting?
What?
Yokoda. It's been a while, maiden. What are you doing here? The chairman asks that I come see how things are going. And who are you? That's my apprentice. I haven't actually introduced him to the chairman yet. You're telling me you're so busy you need to hire an apprentice?
Oh,
Yes, he's been a wonderful help. I see. I guess I should have expected such great foresight from you, maiden. Now then, I should be going. Thank you for stopping by. I'm sorry you had to see that. Maiden? That's, well, a nickname of sorts. Anyways, it's a private matter. Nothing you should concern yourself with. Oh, wait, are you perhaps worried about me?
thank you.
Oh, I'm so touched, honestly. My luck really improves when you're around. I know, and in return for that, I'll predict your luck whenever you want. Okay, deepens your bond with a confidant of your choice. Great.
Alright.
Oh,
Why, it's already so late. I should close up for today.
goodbye.
Alright, this should help with increasing the confidant experience and leveling up.
Hey,
Oh, it's one day, we have plenty of
Should write
time.
something.
Alright, let's see, go to confidant. Provides a preview of all abilities for a confidant of your choice. Okay. Sunday.
that's incredible.
If we can buy some stuff from the TV on every Sunday, I guess not. The force that has been a threat to society was destroyed by the Phantom Thieves. It seems that the world will be affected by all this. Don't you think so too? I think so. A refreshingly honest answer. The kind of innocence is a privilege of the young. At any rate, they've made a strong impression on the hearts of the people. If this were a film, the Phantom Thieves would got the opening sequence, right? Let's see what's next. Well, I'll be going home then. Yeah, you better go home.
Oh.
Friday and Saturday evenings? Okay, never mind.
Oh, this is hell.
How come there's no confidants there? Is it because it's Sunday? Anyways. It's all sold out? Oh, because it's too hot, I see. Oh, she's there.
Hey.
Let's do it.
Alright, let's just save the game. I think we'll come in next time.